Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome in wherever you are streaming from. Thank you for joining us for your Friday afternoon weather update. We are going to talk about Football Friday, but also a sneak peek into the weekend because it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And if you are streaming on Facebook and wherever you are streaming from, hopefully you all are having a great day. But on Facebook, you can drop any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat, or if you just want to say hello, we're here to say hello to you today as we begin your afternoon weather update. I'm giving people some time to kind of join in before I start. I'm 6 News Weather Impact Meteorologist Aviana Smith, and today is Football Friday, and we will have more on your Friday Night Lights football forecast coming up a little later, but it is absolutely gorgeous right now. I'm going to step off screen again so you all can take in this beautiful view that we are getting outside over Temple. We do have some passing clouds in the area right now. No rain. You see the trees are blowing because the winds are picking up for us this afternoon. That's going to last through the evening and for the entire weekend. We are in store for some very breezy conditions, but again, gorgeous out right now. Not a lot of traffic on the roadways as we take a view outside, but those winds are already picking up, nearing 25 miles per hour in Gatesville, 26 mile per hour winds in Killeen right now, 22 in Marlin and Temple, and we're seeing 16 mile per hour winds in Hearn. So winds still ranging between about 16 to 30 miles per hour for the remainder of the afternoon and for the much of our evening as well. So breezy conditions out there. We're still ahead of that cold front system that will be pushing through, and as we see that cold front move in later on this evening, we could also see the chance for some isolated downpours. Now, I'm not sure if you all were outside yesterday when the rain started to come down, but it was coming down pretty heavily, almost like sheet rain. It was hard to see in front of you. So if you do have the chance, since we do have the chance for isolated activity tonight, make sure that you have your umbrellas handy and you try to limit travel around that time because it could possibly lead to some quick flash flooding as well. But it's just as gusty as it is windy outside right now. Wind gusts up to about 22 miles per hour where we're seeing those breezy conditions. So wind gusts almost right on track with what the current wind speeds are. And again, we're going to hang on to these breezy conditions for the remainder of the weekend as well. For the remainder of the day, because wind gusts could near 30 miles per hour as we enter into 1 o'clock. Even through 4 p.m. and into our 6 o'clock hour, winds are still gusty up to about 20 miles per hour. Again, we're still ahead of the cold front right now, but as that front pushes through, we can see winds pick up even higher there. So by 6 p.m., winds are pushing in out of the east-northeast. It's going to be a great day for Friday night football, though. We're not going to be extremely hot. High temperatures in the upper 80s with overnight lows in the upper 60s. So it's going to be a great night for Friday football. And right now, we're not seeing any rain present as we take a check of our radar. Those lines that you see are our winds, so those wind particles are moving in from the north-northeast, and that'll be the case for much of the day today. But luckily, we're not seeing any rainfall right now, so you can get outside and enjoy your lunch outdoors, enjoy the nice breeze on your face, because I promise you it feels good right now. But we're not going to stay rain-free all day long. Again, as that front moves through, we're going to see isolated activity begin to pop up across our area approaching the evening. Now, here's what 6 o'clock looked like based off our future cast. Again, some heavy isolated downpours. You see the redder the color is, the heavier it indicates the rain will be. So we can expect to see some heavy downpours approaching 6 p.m. and into the early start of our 7 o'clock hour, which is the start of the football game. So again, make sure you have your umbrellas and ponchos ready as we step slowly through 6 p.m. You see rain moving from the north down to the south, and by that 7 o'clock hour near Gatesville, Killeen, and maybe even pushing into Temple, we could see some heavy rain. And since it is so breezy, these showers could move very quickly as they pass through. So we could encounter these heavy downpours at least through 8 o'clock as rain pushes out of our area by 9. And for the rest of the night, we're going to stay dry and clear. And most of us through the day will be dry from the rain. But again, we do have some isolated activity, mainly sliding along I-35, just slightly west of it as we head into 6 p.m. up until about 9 o'clock tonight. But as we have seen much improvement on our recent drought monitor, we're definitely thankful for the heavy rain that we got earlier this week and even yesterday, because our drought monitor came out yesterday and we're seeing a lot of improvements. No longer under a moderate drought that was over Comanche and Brown County. Luckily, still seeing some abnormally dry spots, but much of the viewing area out of those dry conditions right now, and the more rain that we could expect into next week could clear those conditions up for us completely. But still take heed to burn bans that are in place over your county. The one for Coryell as well as Bell County has been lifted, but many of our counties in our viewing area still under a burn ban right now, so be mindful of that as we approach the beautiful weekend start. Make sure that you are avoiding outdoor burning. But sunny skies do return for us. Tomorrow we can expect a high of 87 with an overnight low of 68. Again, it's going to feel absolutely wonderful. We're falling below the average, and that's the case for our high as well as low temperatures. Perfect mornings as we're going to start off in the low 60s for Sunday. Some areas could even head into the upper 50s, so it's going to feel great as we start off into early next week. Again, that cold front system pushing in, dropping those morning lows there into the upper 50s to low 60s, but sunshine for the weekend, no rain at all in the forecast, so you all make sure you get outside and enjoy what will be a beautiful weekend. Again, those winds are still gusty between about 20 to 25 miles per hour, but that's the only thing we have to worry about for the weekend, so make sure you get out and enjoy it. But that'll put a wrap on my forecast for today. Hello, Michael. I see a hello in the chat there. If you all have any questions before I get ready to sign off, make sure you drop them in the chat very quickly. I will feel free to answer them, or I will revisit this video a little later if you do have any questions, and I will answer them as best as I can. But for now, have a fabulous Friday. Get ready to enjoy some Friday night football, Saturday night college ball tomorrow, and I hope you all stay safe and have a fabulous weekend.